to show you my highlight and contour routine. I got this idea off of one of my posts on Instagram, and then I asked you guys in my last video if you would like to see it, and you guys told me that you would. So yeah, this is my routine. Pretty much all I do is maybe swap out a few products. I'll leave them listed down below, a few other products that I use, but for the most part, this is it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. I think that it's super beginner friendly. Don't forget to like, comment, thumbs up, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you are notified the next time that I upload a video. I love you guys, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye. Hi guys, okay, so today I am going to be doing my highlight and contour routine. I asked you guys in my last video if you'd like to see it, and you guys told me that you would. So today I'm going to be doing it. So the first thing that I'm going to start off with is my concealer. So the concealer that I'm going to be using is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define concealer that looks like this. And I am using the color C13. So the first thing that I always do is apply it like so down the sides of my nose, bring it down to the end of my nose, and then I just drag it out. And I never go beyond like my eyebrow, because once I start blending it out, it'll do it on its own. So then I go back on the other side and do the same thing. I don't go back into my concealer. And then I'll take a little bit under my nose, and that's that. Then I'll just dip it. I never go all the way down when I'm dipping back into my concealer. And then I'll do like a few strokes, kind of like a sunrise on my forehead. I never take it down like the bridge of my nose, and I always do a few strokes on my chin. So that's how it looks so far. Then I'll go in with the contour stick and go in the hollows of my cheek like so, and then I'll go around my hairline. And to just kind of help blend out the concealer, I'll go on the sides of my nose. Kind of like the contour, but not really, because I never really try to really define it. So this is how it's looking so far. Don't mind my ponytail. I haven't done my bun yet. So then I always do my highlight and concealer with a beauty blender sponge. You can use a brush or whatever it is that you like, and then I just go in patting motions and blend it out. You see what I mean when I say it's going to extend on its own, so you don't have to really use a lot. And then I'll go right underneath my nose, bring it back up on the side. Please don't mind my beauty blender. It was a brand new one, but a child got a hold of it and cut it. And guess what? I'm still going to use it. And then I'm going to blend it out. I'll normally use, like, do my concealer like the contour portion of it after I blend out my highlight, but for the purpose of the video, so that you guys could really see it, I'm gonna all do it together. So I'm trying to work with the concealer first, just because this will dry. As you can see, like, it's drying down now, and you don't want it to dry like super quick where you're not able to blend it. So I'm just gonna add just a little bit more to help blend it out. Not a lot. You just need to kind of like re-wet it in a sense, and just blend it out. Then I'll take it like in between my brows, on top, and I'm taking the side of the Beauty Blender and I'm doing it like that. Then I'll take the back of my Beauty Blender of like what I'll use to, gonna add just a little bit more of that concealer down on like the sides. But I take the back of my Beauty Blender, like the part that I do like my foundation with, simply because it has a darker shade on there. So I'm okay with it, you know, blending in with the contour. Now this isn't gonna really cast like that super dark shadow, which is why I like using this. It kind of more so gives me like a bronzy, you know, look. So I'm just kind of going like patting motions. And then I'm like bringing it up. Take a little bit more. So you don't want to drag it down, you want to drag it up. Okay. So next I'm going to take my Laura Mercier setting powder, and I'm going to just set the concealer and stuff in place. So I do take a bit of that powder and go right underneath that contour, but I'm going to also, of course, go in and set that. So when I don't really want a harsh contour, like I don't want it to be, your contour, you want it to kind of have like that grayish undertone so that it can cast that shadow, but I don't really care for it that much. So I like using the Black Radiance contour palette just because I feel like it has that happy medium. It's not super warm, but at the same time it's not super like cool either. So I'm gonna take that, and this is a Royal and Land Nickel brush. I've had this for so long, and I'm just gonna sweep it in the hollows of my cheeks, go around my hairline. You really want to make sure that you do this, just because you don't want that super light, like especially if you're like wearing your hair like in a ponytail or something, you don't want that super light. You'll be able to tell. I hope you, like, you don't want it to look like you have a mask, if that makes sense. So then I'm just going to take my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder, and I'm going to just kind of use this to set the rest of my face. And the brush that I'm using is a Stazali Buff L313 brush. And I just kind of take this to blend everything out together. I don't leave my I don't necessarily bake. So yeah, that is my highlight and contour routine. I'll come back once I finish the rest of my face. And okay, so I finished the rest of my makeup, and so this is pretty much like, you can leave it as is, but say you want your face just a little bit more chiseled, something that I like to do is take like a darker blush. So right now I'm just gonna go into this palette by Juvia's Place, and it's their blush and highlighter palette, and I'm gonna take this color right here, and instead of just going in and getting like a super dark shadow for my contour, I'm gonna take that and just kind of work that up so that it kind of chisels out my cheeks. Like, if you can tell, like this side versus this side is a little bit more natural for those. Like I'll do this kind of like, say if this is my face throughout the day, if I'm going out at night and I want to transition, I'll just take this and just amp this up with this and pop on like maybe like a dark lip, and I'm good. So just like that. So yeah, this is pretty much it. Let me know down below other videos that you would like to see. It's super easy. I think that it's super beginner friendly. I didn't use like super expensive product, but whatever products that I use, I can use them like I can swap it out for a different concealer or whatever. But for the most part, the only thing that I guess technically change is the product that I use as far as like concealer. But my contour and stuff routine pretty much stays the same. I use pretty much the same thing on that. I might go in with like a cooler toned contour, but for the most part, I really like for my face to look super like kind of bronzy more so than like cool tone contour, if that makes sense. So yeah, this is the completed video. Don't forget to like, comment, thumbs up, and subscribe. Don't forget to leave other suggestions of videos that you'd like to see down below, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.